A lot of people think that you just book a photographer, you book a makeup artist, and then you just come. Don't do that. Don't ever do that.
No, y'all. Don't. Hey, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kay, and I'm a marketing and content strategist. If you are coming back, welcome back. And this week, we're going to talk about how to prepare for a brand photo shoot. And I have a special guest with me, Brittany, who is B, the stylist, and she knows better than I do about how to prepare for a brand photo shoot. So one of the things that I did when I did have a quick brand photo shoot, I was supposed to be hiring Brittany, y'all, but it was kind of last minute and thrown at me. I went to Pinterest and I pinned different poses for myself because one of the things that I do is I feel awkward when it comes to posing on camera. It's like, where do I put my hand or how do I stand? So pinning those poses really helped me when I got to the location.
1000%.
And I also knew where I wanted to have my photo shoot at. So I knew the location. I knew the area. So I knew they had stairs there and brick walls. So I knew to pin the correct things that matched the area that I was going to help me be prepared for this.
Well, just know that those are two of my steps in branding your photo shoot or for your brand photo shoot. Those are two major things because a lot of people think that you just book a photographer, you book a makeup artist, and then you just come. Don't do that. Don't ever do that.
No, y'all. Don't.
Because it sets you up for failure. One, you want to make sure that in practicing your poses before you get to a photo shoot is ideal because you want to know what your angles are. So when a photographer is taking your picture, because maybe like for myself, I don't like my teeth on one side. So and a photographer doesn't know that. And so I have to be mindful either to stay facing frontward or to smile on this side. And always wherever the camera is, I know to turn my head. And so you want to be mindful of the things that you don't like about yourself or when you take pictures, so that way all the pictures that you get are ones that are usable. Because if you have someone who is taking your pictures and you don't like yourself from this angle, and you took 45 of those pictures, now you can't use 45 pictures
because you mad about the angle.
Exactly. So you want to make sure before your photo shoot that you're always practicing in front of the mirror and just see what angles you like, and twist your body trying to see what gives you the best angles. And that helps tremendously. So that would be, I would say it's not the first step that you want to do, but the very first step that you need to do is knowing the environment, knowing your setting. If you're going to be in a house, if you're going to be outside, that's what's going to prepare you first for your outfits. A lot of people, especially for your business, if you are, let's say, a real estate agent, you should be in a home. And so you want to make sure that you fit that setting because it should look genuine. You shouldn't be in your bedroom with a ball gown on. You can if that's something that fits your business, but a lot of times people are going to be like, why are they in a ball gown in their living room? You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure that you know the location, and you can ask your photographer or even pick the location prior to, so that way it fits your outfit. And it also helps to know what season you're going to be promoting this in. So if you're gearing up for a spring reveal, you should, and you have to take your pictures in the winter, you need to have your outfits for the spring because people are going to be like, what it's summertime now and you got on a sweater. So you just want to make sure that you're fitting the demographic and the time frame that you're going to release all of your pictures or your marketing things.
That makes sense.
That's number one. The second thing about as far as outfits are concerned is knowing your aesthetic. And it should be personal because your business is personal. It's about finding the fit and the function of your outfit. So it should never be, again, about wearing a ball gown or wearing a suit if that's not your business. If you have a cleaning service, you don't need to wear a suit. Because they want to see you in your cleaning outfit. It should still be professional, but it should fit the service that you're providing. So even like with yourself, you might have brand colors, but you don't need to wear your brand colors in your photo shoots.
I feel like that's one of the biggest like debates. Like, should I wear a brand color? Should I not? Yeah.
Well, especially if you're doing it for your website, then no, because your brand colors are going to be the background of that. So you should find colors that are aesthetically pleasing with your brand colors. They're like, say your brand colors are purple and gold. You don't have to wear purple and gold because your background should be purple and gold. So you can wear something like gray to accent that purple. You can wear a pale pink. Even though they seem like complete opposites, it's going to look aesthetically pleasing with that purple in the background. And then you're going to pop. You should be the focus, not the brand colors. So you want to make sure that if whatever you're branding, if you're going to have, let's say, an ad, and your ad is blue in the background, you don't need to wear blue because then you're not going to stand out. You need to wear yellow. You need to wear a different color because the focus should be on you.
So when do you suggest that people wear their brand colors? Like if they're just posting on social media or something like that?
If you think that your whatever you're using is going to be blank. So let's say that you're just posting a quote. You can change the background of that quote because most of the time you black out the background of yourself and you just go to Canva if you use that and crop out everything. Erase the background. Then you can use your brand color because then it will make more sense. But if you're going to use something that has your brand colors already in it, do not wear your brand colors because again you want to stand out from that.
So we know to scope out our environment, guys. We know to practice our poses for number 2. And then we don't have to use our brand colors. So don't think you have to have all that pressure on you to find an outfit that matches your brand colors.
And the last thing that I would say to focus on is use Pinterest to figure out what photos you'll need. Do you need headshots? Do you need mid-body? Do you need things to where you're pointing? So like for websites, a lot of times you'll have something, it's your face, but it'll be information right here. Do you need to have your hands up? Should they be up? Should they be down? Those are the types of things that you need to focus on because you'll get home and you'll give them to the person, your graphic designer or whomever, and then it's just like you have the same Superman pose
in every shot.
And you can't do anything with that when you have 45 of the Superman pose. So you want to make sure, and I tell my clients all the time, to variate your poses. If you're going to stand, make sure that you have one smiling, one not smiling, one with your hand up, then your hand down, both hands up. You know, all those poses are going to make the difference and really make you look like a pro to your photographer. Then he or she doesn't have to give you so much direction because when they are taking your picture and you're just standing there like that, they're like, okay, another pose. And you're like, this all I got. I don't know what else to do. Usually I'm there. That's what I go to my clients' photo shoots to help them understand, like, okay, you can lean on this or hover over that just so they can get different angles and you can have different poses to choose from. So those are my 4 top tips for it. It really isn't about having the greatest outfit or having the best of the best. You don't need to have name brands or any of that. It just needs to fit you and it needs to fit your business.
And feel good to you so you feel comfortable and confident showing up for the photo shoot.
And not only that, but it makes your consumer see how genuine you are. When you're in something that makes you feel uncomfortable, you look uncomfortable and people are like, I don't want to shop with them. I don't want to buy from them because they don't even know how to dress themselves. I know it sounds crazy, but really and truly I've worked with really big businesses, and I've learned that it's all about the demographic of your consumer.
Okay.
You should look like your consumer because that's who they aspire to be.
Right.
You shouldn't look like outside of that realm, because then
something that they can't reach.
Correct.
Right. Okay.
So always be relatable in your outfits. That's what's going to bring in the demographic that you're looking for.
And people draw to you or want to work with you because you are relatable, or they can see themselves in your shoes.
1,000%.
So that's definitely good advice.
Yep.
All right. So last final tip for them as far as a brand shoot. What is one secret thing that you might have, Brittany? Anything up your sleeve?
Yes. The best advice that I can give you for a brand shoot is to always have options when you go to your photo shoot. So a photo shoot is usually an hour to an hour and a half long. You should have at least 3 different looks with you.
Okay.
And I would always say like 1 pants, 1 skirt, 1 dress.
Okay.
And then you can have so many different variations from that, because with the pants, now you can put a blazer on top of it. Then you can take your blazer off. You can put a cardigan on. There's so many options to where you have choices of what you're getting back from your photographer. Then you have the dress that's more dressy. And then you'll be able to use that for multiple marketing, and not just the one thing that you think that you're using it for. So I would always say, if you can't do 3 outfits, then at least do 3 different shirts.
Okay.
So that way you're maximizing the time that you have with your photographer.
That makes sense. Do you always suggest a white, black, something like at least one of those options too?
I would just say some neutral.
Okay.
Always have a neutral, and then always have some type of pop of color. I know a lot of ladies, we love to wear black. I have on all black right now. But even with this all black, I can throw on a colored blazer, and that's my pop of color. Or you can wear a colored shoe, and that's your pop of color. So you can still have all neutral on if that makes you feel comfortable. But find something that gives some type of attention, or to accentuate yourself, because people like to see that. They don't want to just see you in all black. They want to see some type of variation, a little pizzazz, a little sparkle, a little razzle dazzle. So give them something
personality.
Yes, give them something to look at.
All right, my final tip, guys, is to bring props. That's another thing that I did too. I had props with me, so laptop, cups, just purse. I even had a bar stool, y'all. I didn't use it, but I had it just in case, because I had photos that I pinned in case I wanted to use a bar stool.
That's for sure. Even for me as a stylist, like my first photo shoot, I didn't have anything but my outfit. And then my next photo shoot, it was like, I need to have shopping bags or a garment bag. You want to use whatever your business is promoting. Right. So if you are a handyman, you need to have your tool belt on. You need to have, those accessories that really showcase who you are and what your services are.
All right, guys, that is it for how to prepare for a brand shoot. And you can find Brittany at
Be The Stylist on all social media platforms, and BeTheStyle.com.
And if you guys like this video, as always, subscribe to my channel and let us know what are your favorite things that Brittany gave as far as how to prepare for a brand shoot. And I will see you guys next time.